Namaskar everyone, I am Pukhar Malla, the chairperson of Daitwa Abhiyan. In August 1998, I remember getting on that flight to the US in search of better future. Leaving my family, my country behind was not easy, but I felt like I had no choice because the opportunities at home felt very limited. In the US, I worked very hard, overcame many challenges, and achieved different medals of life that I had aspired for. But all along the way, I asked myself two questions. Who am I? And am I truly happy? Over time, I realized that true fulfillment for me wasn't in my achievements. In fact, I was happiest when I nurtured my identity as a Nepali by giving back to my community. That's when I decided to take a leap of faith and return home after 17 years in the US. My story is part of a larger Nepali diaspora story. We've all walked our paths of hard work and sacrifice. And deep down, we all want to do something meaningful for our country. Oftentimes, though, life gets in the way. When we have the time, we don't have the resources. And when we have the resources, we don't have the time. And eventually, when we do get to contribute, our efforts sometimes feel small and ineffective. This can sometimes even lead to fatigue, frustration, and sometimes even guilt. Even so, we try our best to stay connected to our Nepali roots. We teach our children Nepali. We participate in Nepali festivals. We organize Nepal nights. We give back to social causes in Nepal. We carry Nepal in every way possible because you can take a Nepali out of Nepal, but you can never take Nepal out of a Nepali. Today, our nation needs us more than ever. We're all painfully aware of the national youth unemployment crisis in the country. Every day, 3,000 youth leave the country in search of opportunities abroad, and 4 to 5 of them return in coffins. A difficult question arises. Why are our youth choosing the probability of death abroad over the possibility of hope at home? The sad fact is that while women and youth are a demographic majority, they are a power minority. This has led to a widespread frustration and a gross underutilization of our nation's resources, thus stifling our growth. What Nepal urgently needs is a homegrown, self-reliant, innovative model of development to propel our economic transformation. And that's exactly what Daitwa has been doing for the last 12 years. We've been enabling rural enterprises led by women and youth to propel economic transformation and to create jobs. Like the hotelier Dai in Lumbini province who returned from Middle East and created Palpa's first fishing resort. Like the homestay Didi in Gandaki province who has turned her home into a thriving homestay business, and like the Alu Tulodai in Bagmati province who has transformed an entire village into a potato zone and boosted income of dozens of farmers. These rural women and youth are creating a new narrative of hope and opportunity in Nepal. And now, 5 provincial and 15 local governments are partnering with Daitwa to implement the Growth Entrepreneurship and Employment Promotion Program. Through this, we seek to capacitate 600 rural entrepreneurs, accelerate 150 rural enterprises, and empower about 500,000 rural citizens. The local and provincial governments are contributing 80% of the costs, and now Daitwa needs to raise the remaining 20%. This is an unprecedented opportunity to end the youth unemployment crisis in Nepal. The nation needs every support it can find. And in this hour of need, who do I turn to but my own family, you, the diaspora, where I grew up for 17 years. In fact, Mission Aasha is all about connecting the champions of change in the diaspora across the world with the catalysts of hope in rural Nepal. I am so thrilled that I will be coming to visit your cities in the US, Canada, and the UK to explore synergies and to build partnerships. Our local Mission Aasha teams will be reaching out to you. I really hope that you will take the time to join these city events with your family and your friends. So much to do together. See you soon. धेरै धन्यवाद.